Hello, my beautiful friends. I am Puja and welcome to my channel. So here it is, one of my favorite look, grey smoky eyes and pink lips. This look I did few years back and I really love this look and I wanted to share with you guys. So if you want to know how I created this look, keep watching my video. I have already prepped my skin with moisturizing serum and now I'm starting with primer. Primer I'm using here is from Smashbox. It's called Photo Finish Pore Minimizing and I'm using my fingers to blend this primer because then it gives a little bit of heat from your fingers and it melts really nice to your face. This primer is really good if you have a big pores or you have some special occasions where you will be taking a lot of pictures, wedding photos, celebration photo shoots. So this primer is really good for that kind of occasion. For foundation I'm using one of my favorite, Dior Forever Skin Glow. I really love glowy effect, so I mostly go for the one which has really good glow, and this one is my favorite one. So using the beauty blender, damp beauty blender, I will start blending my foundation. Eyebrows I am using Anastasia Dipbrow and I will use angled flat brush. For eyebrows I first brush my eyebrows and then I start filling them from the middle and then go slowly to back and the front. I can make another detailed video for that, but after eyebrows are done I am applying the gel. This one is from Essence. Here is Maybelline Eraser Sand and Hazelnut shade I will use for concealer and for contouring. Today I will do both together. I'll show you how I do it. So first I'll take the shade Sand and I'll apply it under my eyes, my forehead, my bridge of nose and my chin. And now I'll take the hazelnut shade, the darker one, and then start applying it to my cheekbones. And then I'll contour my nose and also my forehead. Now I'll take damp beauty blender and I'll start blending it with the normal dabbing process, slowly and with a light pressure. Now using the other side of beauty blender, I will start blending my concealer. To blend concealer, just dab the concealer to skin. Don't move it downwards at all. If you want to move a little bit so that it blends nicely, try to move it upwards rather than moving it downward. Once my concealer is nicely blended, I will set it, and for that I am using Mercier Translucent powder and I'll set it. Now I will bake my lower jawline. For that I'll take the same loose powder and I will apply it here and leave it for a few minutes. Now I will take off all the extra powder from my face using buffing brush. So moving to eyes, first I will use a concealer from Rimmel Match Perfection and I'll apply it on my eyelid, and using damp beauty blender I will blend it, and then I will use a loose powder and set it. So for eyes crease I'm using E.L.F light brown shade and this palette is called Matte for Matte. Now I'll use the darker brown shade from the same palette and apply it on the corners of my eyes, outer side, and then I'll take the same darker brown shade and I'll apply it on the inner corner of my eyes and blend everything nicely. Now to blend everything I'm using another fluffy brush and just blending my crease so that I don't have anything harsh there. Now I'm using shade Grey from the same palette from E.L.F and just blending in the middle of my eyelid now. Key to have really nice smoky eyes, I would say, it is blending. You have to keep blending. So now again I'll take a fluffy brush and I'll blend everything in my crease. I will use the same lighter brown and a darker brown for my lower lash line. First I'll go with a lighter shade and then I'll just apply the darker brown shade. Now I'm using a new eyeshadow palette from Wet n Wild called AU Natural, and taking this grey shimmery shade I will apply it on my middle and inner corners of my eyelid. Now from the same palette I'll take this darker blackish gray color which has more shimmer to it, and I'll just try to make a V on my corners and try to blend it. So I'm back with my blending brush and I'll blend everything. Now I'm using here Soul Tree Kajal and I'm just applying it on my upper eyelid, and then taking a flat brush I'm trying to smudge the kajal on my eyelid. Now I'm taking Morphe Pearl eye pencil, and I'm filling my lower lid so that it looks nice and clean, and this will make my eyes look bigger. For bronzer I'm using Soleil from Milani, and even this bronzer has a nice shimmery effect to it. You will note for all the products I have used today's look, they all have somewhere a light shimmer to it. So I'll apply it on my forehead, my cheeks, and all the areas I need to have nice bronzer effect. For my nose I'm using a different fluffy brush, and I'm taking the same bronzer and applying it. Now I'm giving final touch to my eyes by using NYX Foil Play palette and this grey color from it. This palette is such an amazing palette and I think it must have. Blending everything again by using my blending brush, and then I will take rose gold color from the same palette and just apply it on the corner of my eye. For my blush and highlighter, I am using Natasha Denona Diamond and Glow. This pink is really nice, and both the highlighter and the blush, they have a nice shimmer to it. So I'm applying it on my cheeks. So for highlighter, I'm using the same Diamond and Glow from Natasha Denona and applying it on my high cheekbone, bridge of my nose and tip of my nose. Now moving to lips. First thing first, that is lining my lips. So today I'm just not lining my lips, I'm also doing a light contour. So for the lower lip I'll have a line a middle and on a side. Then for a upper lip I'll do the same, one line in the middle and then give a shape to rest of my lip. For lip color, I'm using NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream and the shade is called Sao Paulo, and this is such a beautiful color. I'm done here, and the last step is setting spray, and for that I'm using Wet n Wild Natural Finish, and I will see you guys after my hair and dress change. Hey beauties, and I'm back with my final look. I hope you liked it after the hair and dress, and if you liked my look, please subscribe my channel, write a comment below, don't forget to like my video and hit the bell icon. See you next week. Bye.